What's your ADAT input doing? Nothing? Make the most of it. Introducing the new Focusrite Octoprix Mark II and Octoprix Mark II Dynamic. Two great ways to make the most of your ADAT input. Focusrite, the Mike Pre company.
It's NAMM 2010. We're here on the Korg booth with Aaron, who's a product specialist. He's going to show us that chaos can be brought to a professional level.
Yeah.
So what have we here?
Well said. So we're debuting the Kaossilator Pro here for the NAMM show this winter. Very exciting new things. We've been listening to the user forums and some of the wish lists of people who own the original Kaossilator. So we've beefed up the chassis, we've added 8 buttons for storage, and most importantly we've got MIDI in and out, USB connectivity, and we have SD storage, which is really cool. So once you have a great idea, you can capture it. So speaking of great ideas, let's show you how this thing works. You have 4 independent loops. So it's essentially like having 4 Kaossilators in one. So I can start off with a pattern, very easy to record. Add on to that as I choose, and I can keep indefinitely adding on just to the first slot. Now, from that point, I can move on, maybe add a bass line, make use of my new gate ARP feature, which allows me to have some fun controlling the sound, the time, or the speed. So, and when I'm ready to record, I just hold down my new button. Now, another really interesting new feature to the Kaossilator Pro is the ability to sample from an external source. So I've got my new Micro Korg XL, and I can sample that as well, or a microphone input on the front. So let's try that out. Now, another cool thing is each loop is independent of the other loops. So I can do this. Now, as well as having control over the length of the loop, I also have a Star Trek style control over the volume, and I can mix them in real time using the screen, and there's 4 independent levels for that, which is really kind of cool. So aside from being a really intuitive internal controller, I can also connect this via MIDI and use it to control any other MIDI device that I want. So the touch screen, all the buttons will send CC messages, so you can use this as a virtual mixer or a way of interacting with your favorite software as well. So we've been listening to the user requests, we've beefed it up. You have 4 Kaossilator engines, the new gate ARP feature, the touch screen, the really nice chassis, all the connectivity, all in a really fun package for creating some chaos.
So when's this going to ship, Aaron?
It should be out soon, this month.
Yeah, so we're looking probably February at the latest.
Yeah.
Sounds good, thanks very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.